Hey everyone, and welcome back to another explainer. So, have you ever walked into a store, or maybe you're just browsing online, and you feel that absolute irresistible pull of a massive flashing sales sign? Yeah, we've all been there. It's human nature. But today, we're going to unpack the hidden economics behind your favorite sales and discounts. And we're going to do it by looking at a simple, highly relatable family debate that just perfectly captures the psychology of modern shopping. Honestly, by the end of this, you might completely change the way you look at a bargain. Let's get into it.
Okay, to kick things off, let's start with a simple but surprisingly profound question from a 10-year-old named Rayhan. He straight up asks his mother, "Mama, why do you buy only things that are on sale?" This single, innocent question from a kid actually sparks our entire exploration of consumer psychology today. Because think about it, it's the exact question we all need to ask ourselves. Why are we so drawn to the discount? Is it really about the physical item we're buying, or is it more about the feeling of, winning the transaction? Rayhan's curiosity sets the stage for a pretty classic clash of perspectives right there in his own living room. Well, Mama's whole defense rests on one massive, irresistible figure, a 60% discount. She proudly claims to have saved over 60% on her new walking shoes, which highlights that immediate, intoxicating thrill of perceived savings. In her mind, she isn't actually spending money. She is extracting maximum value. Her philosophy is super clear. Getting the same thing cheaper means you can just buy more of it. That 60% number acts like a total blinder to the actual cash leaving her wallet, because she's focusing entirely on the theoretical money she believes she kept. And this mentality isn't just a one-off thing, right? It's practically a lifestyle. As Rahun points out, his mom relies heavily on social proof. Every single evening, Mama Rani and her 4 friends have this dedicated ritual where they literally discuss various ongoing sales. This is absolutely crucial to understand. When you surround yourself with a community that is constantly hunting for deals, the act of buying on sale becomes normalized, it's celebrated, and it even becomes kind of competitive. It constantly reinforces this idea that an ongoing sale is a golden opportunity that simply must be cashed in on and never ever missed. So this sets up a classic clash of philosophies that I'm sure a lot of us have seen play out. On one side, we have Mama's core belief. Cheaper prices equal maximizing the value of your money. To her, a discount is an absolute victory. But on the other side, we have Papa's reality check. He skeptically argues that things left unsold are what normally get offered on sale in the first place. He advocates for always buying new stock. Basically, he's stripping away the emotional high of the discount and looking directly at the retailer's underlying motivation, which, let's be honest, is often just dumping unwanted, unsold inventory. And here's where we see that predictable, but honestly kind of costly domino effect. Let's trace Mama's victory here. Step 1, because they were so incredibly cheap, she bought not 1, but 6 pairs of walking shoes. Okay, step 2, 6 new pairs of shoes completely overrun the physical capacity of their current shoe rack. Which brings us to step 3. The family is now forced to spend more money to buy a brand new, bigger shoe rack just to house the shoes. It's a perfect step-by-step breakdown exposing the hidden, secondary costs of overpurchasing. Papa actually steps in here with the ultimate logical question. Due to the low price, you bought more, and then we had to buy a bigger shoe rack. How did we save money? He hilariously points out the sheer irony of the whole situation. You're spending extra cash to accommodate the surplus items you originally bought just to save money. The initial 60% discount on the shoes is entirely wiped out by the capital expenditure of the new furniture required to store them. It is a brilliant, grounded reality check on how retail math actually works in practice. Let's zoom out a bit from the household budget to the globe, as young Rayhan steps back in with some pretty profound knowledge. He pulls a concept directly from his social science textbook to define the root cause of his parents' argument: excess purchase. This is acquiring more goods than are actually needed, typically driven by the artificial urgency of a discount. Let's be real, Mama didn't actually need 6 pairs of walking shoes. She bought them because the discount manipulated her purchasing behavior, leading straight to excess. Because, as Rihan correctly points out to his mom, chasing endless deals isn't just an issue for your personal wallet, it has severe macro consequences. When Mama stubbornly tells him she'll buy as much as she wants, Rihan reminds her of what his textbook says. This kind of excess purchasing directly leads to increased landfill waste. It drives the unnecessary exploitation of natural resources to create products that no one actually needs, and it represents a massive global waste of manufacturing energy. We are quite literally manufacturing future trash from our natural resources, all under the guise of getting a good deal. Now, right when Mama is stubbornly doubling down on her actions, insisting that a good deal must never be missed, reality literally comes knocking.
The doorbell rings. A delivery person has arrived with an order placed just a few minutes ago: premium Darjeeling tea. This perfectly timed interruption breaks the tension of their argument, but more importantly, it sets the stage for a major, unarguable economic reality check right in the middle of their living room. Of course, true to form, Mama immediately asks how much of a discount she's getting on the tea. And the delivery boy innocently responds, "This product is top quality. It is in huge demand. There is no sale or discount on it. Sale is normally given on products that do not sell." Wow. Without knowing anything about the family's prior argument, this delivery boy just completely summarized the absolute core law of supply and demand, validating Papa's entire point by complete accident. What a mic drop moment. When you really break it down, the contrast is stark. Sale items generally have a really low demand level. They're unsold stock. Therefore, the retailer has a high need to offer a discount just to clear out their inventory, making the perceived value totally artificial. On the flip side, top-quality items have huge, inherent demand. They require absolutely zero discount because they sell on their own merit, representing genuine value. It is the ultimate proof that an item requiring a deep discount is usually just a product struggling to find a buyer. So as Papa and Rehan share a well-deserved laugh, while Mama stands there a bit embarrassed, finally realizing the truth under the confused gaze of the delivery boy, I want to leave you with a final provocative thought. Next time you're out shopping and you see that big flashy red percentage sign, just pause for a second and ask yourself, are you truly getting a bargain, or are you just paying to take away someone else's unsold problem? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy mindful shopping.